Okay, so when we're modeling the multiplication, all right, this is 6.3. Okay, we're multiplying two proper fractions by each other. All right, the first thing we want to do, and you could do this either way, okay, but what this multiplication means, we learned in our word problem, is the word of. Okay, anytime we see the word of in word problems, it means to multiply. Okay, so here we can go the other way. We go 2/3 of 3/4. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to draw this 3/4 first. Okay, so I got my diagram. Okay, and I'm going to draw 3/4. Okay, so I split it into 4 and I need to color in 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I drew that 3/4. That is my first step. Okay, because I want 2/3 of 3/4. Okay, so now I've got the 3/4 and I need to draw 2/3 of that. Okay, so I'm going to break it up into 3. And I want 2/3. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2/3 would be this one colored in and this one colored in. Okay, so here we've got 2/3. All right, and over here, okay, if you look at the top, we got 3/4. Right? We want to see where they overlap. Okay, where do we see green and red? So if we look at this one, we see, yep, green and red here, 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 green and red here. Okay, so we end up having 6 that overlap. Okay, because if we look at it, we got 3/4. Okay, that was that first part here. And then we've got 2/3, which is this part here. Okay, so 2/3 of 3/4. Well, that's these 6 squares here. Okay, one where they overlap is 2/3 of 3/4. Okay, but the total number of pieces in this shape is now 12. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and now from here, okay, after we've drawn our diagram, we could reduce this fraction and go 6 divided by 6 and 12 divided by 6 is going to be 1/2, and that would be our fully reduced. Okay, but for our diagram, this would be enough, and we need to make sure, right, that we would circle all the ones that overlap, right, so it'd be clear.